What's the word? What's the word? Let's talk some NFL. Now, the 2021 draft class, was it 2020? Came out as very, has some very intriguing, very good hype behind it. Very good hype behind it. With the names, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. Now, those are the top 5 quarterbacks that came through. You had, what's the dude name? The one from Houston. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the guy from Houston. So you had all these quarterbacks that came out, bro. Could this potentially be the worst quarterback class of all time? Well, let's look at the top 5 and where they went. You had Trevor Lawrence, who was the best QB prospect since Andrew Luck. Said to be a generational talent. Has he said to have shown to be that in the NFL? Probably not. But he's been pretty good. He's been having a pretty good career. Had a great playoff last season. Not the one that just passed, obviously the one before that. You know, injuries and stuff this year, they probably would have made it back. But yeah, so you really got to look at the draft class, bro. Trevor Lawrence, and there's even a lot of people, even the top 100 says Justin Fields is better than Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? You can take that out, go back to their high school days, this, that, and the third. Him beating him in college. You know, they weren't guarding each other, but you know. So, I mean, we gonna move on. Zach Wilson, I mean, y'all already know what's up with him. Gonna be a career backup. Possibly could be a journeyman if he gets shipped out from the Jets. But it's not looking like he's gonna be a starter much longer in the league, probably at all. Probably won't get a starting job unless he come into like a possible, which I don't see. Possibly, you never know, a Baker Mayfield type situation. You know, if he can go somewhere where he can get a Ryan Tannehill type turnaround. You know how he did with Tennessee after the Dolphins. But okay, then you move on. Trey Lance got traded to the 3rd overall pick. Got traded to the Cowboys. Was it for a 3rd? Something like that. So that tells you all you need to know there. Another guy gonna be a career journeyman. Didn't make it past his rookie deal. And then you got Justin Fields, took 11th overall. Y'all know the scrutiny, the polarizing figure Justin Fields can be. Right now is said to be that he doesn't have a trade market, which I call BS. And it's looking like it's coming out as BS because you know, well, y'all see the recent reports now that the Bears haven't shopped them. So, you know, you got to take all that with a grain of salt and really just go with what do you think? What do you believe? Because you're not going to change nobody's mind. The people that believe he sucks, people that believe he sucks. The people that back him up and defend him to the world blow, they're going to do that. So you're not going to change nobody's mind on that one. But overall, through 3 years, we didn't see the jump from Justin Fields we expected. Yeah, it's been some coaching hiccups in that as a fan, which I could see because I watched the games. Some wide receiver drops off perfect balls and stuff like that. Defensive woes. But overall, it is what it is. We just haven't seen it. Justin has his flaws as well. But, you know, so he hasn't panned out to be that either. And the Bears is 99.9% going to take Caleb Williams, so he doesn't have a starting home over there in Chicago. The Falcons just traded for Kirk Cousins. Who else was in the market? Buccaneers, a team that came up, re-signed Baker Mayfield. The Steelers went with Russell Wilson, so y'all get the pattern. Nobody, whether they shopping Fields or not, these guys have went with other guys. Moving on, Mac Jones is going to be backing up, who went 15th overall, is now going to be backing up the number 1 overall pick in Trey Lawrence in Jacksonville. So that tells you what you know about him. He's looking like he's going to have a Gardner Minshew type of career. If that, because Gardner been a pretty good quarterback. Gardner, who just signed Gardner? Gardner just got signed by somebody. Somebody that was in a Justin Fields running, I believe. What team was that? Oh, the Raiders. The Raiders, yep. Raiders likely going to draft a quarterback. So, that's the top 5 picks. What's the guy name from Houston? I think he was like 4th round. David something. He went to Houston. Houston drafted him that year. He had some pretty solid numbers, okay game, but another guy who not going to be in the league long or be a career journeyman or a backup. So that pretty much tells you, but that's just through 3 years. 3 years don't tell a career. They still on their rookie deals. But right now, this class could very well be a big letdown in the worst quarterback class of all time. What y'all think?